guys, and welcome to my channel. In my today's video I'm going to be talking about beauty and skincare. As I'm heading towards my 40s, I notice I'm developing a big passion about at-home beauty treatments and just taking care of my face and my whole body as much as I possibly can. Now, it's obviously not a habit that I just recently started with. It's something that I've been religiously doing since my 20s, so I'm hoping I will see some benefits in the future. In this video here, I wanted to do a little review and tell you about my experience with face rollers. I actually have two. I have the rose quartz one and the serpentine one. And I will also talk about each stone and their properties, I mean the ones that it's supposed to have. Now, there aren't any scientific proofs of that, but you know, people have been seeing some benefits, so I think it's not all, you know, hype. I bought my face rollers at Drogeriemarkt drugstore and they are by Ebelin brand, and the price was very reasonable. It was under 10 euros. I've seen face rollers online for 50 euros, 35 on sale, and I think that's just overpriced. I think here is where you're paying for the hype, you know, and not for the actual product. But these ones that I have from Ebelin, Drogeriemarkt, are really good. Now, how you can tell if your rose quartz roller is real? You're supposed to inspect it very closely, like look at the stone, and if there are any like bubbles inside, then it's probably made of glass or even worse, plastic. But if it's like compact, if there aren't any bubbles inside, then it's real stone. So that's one tip you should know before actually purchasing it. I don't have as much time for myself as I used to now that I'm a mom, so I don't really use them religiously every single night before going to sleep or in the morning. In the morning I never use them, but it would be cool, you know, just to keep them in the fridge, for example, and in the morning when you wake up, you just roll them on your face, massage your face very quickly for a minute or two, and it basically wakes your face because it just boosts you with that freshness, and immediately you feel and look more awake. Especially it helps with the puffiness, tired eyes that you might have. So it's one tip that I'm giving to you, but I don't really apply it because, you know, even though if it's only a minute or two when I'm getting ready in the morning and my little one is, you know, getting ready with me, basically, it's a little bit harder for me to incorporate all these beauty steps in my beauty routine. But I try to use a roller at least 2 or 3 times a week before going to sleep. Like after taking my shower is a time when I can dedicate extra 5 minutes for myself. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to pamper myself, and believe it or not, it actually makes me feel better about myself, and it makes me like feel more youthful and just happier, more content, because I'm doing a little something, just a tiny little thing for myself, for my face, for my skin, that might help me, you know. So I'm using my face rollers in combinations with serums or face oils that I will talk about in a minute. And there isn't really any rule as which one am I going to reach for. The first one I bought was this Serpentine face roller because it was the only one they had at the moment at Drogeriemarkt. It was around 7-8 euros, so I used this one at first, and then I saw they got the rose quartz roller, which is super famous online, like rose quartz is the must. So obviously I decided to try it as well because the price was very acceptable. Now I have both, and honestly, sometimes I will reach for one, sometimes I will reach for another. I think also depending on the mood I want to get myself into. I mean, I'm not the biggest, you know, fanatic about the whole, you know, crystals and stones and their magical powers and whatnot. I don't really know much about it, but you know, I know about these and about these, and it's kind of a little story you tell to yourself, and I think it's that one little extra thing you're doing for yourself that can really influence your mind and your body, if it makes sense. If you really believe in it, it might work for you, but also if you don't truly believe everything about their healing properties and whatnot, even if it's just that little extra step and a little bit of extra time that you're taking for yourself, it can still benefit you. So rose quartz is believed to remove emotional stress, purify energy, open the heart, as well as comfort and soothe. And this is exactly what I need in this period of time, because it's been rough with pandemic and all, you start to go a little bit crazy basically. Rose quartz face rollers are said to improve blood circulation and overall skin tone, remove wrinkles and puffiness, reduce dark under eye circles, eliminate toxins and promote lymphatic drainage, which are all very, very good things, right? And let me tell you a little bit about Serpentine crystal. It's said to have powerful energy that helps clear blockages and stagnation in any of your chakras. Often they do mistake Serpentine stone for jade, but they are not the same stone. Serpentine is often called the new jade, and it has some properties that are very beneficial as well. For example, emotional properties. New jade Serpentine has an exceptionally soothing energy. It gently helps us to release fear, particularly of change and the unknown, so we can be hopeful for the future. As I've said, those are just the little things that I was curious about when it comes to the stories related to these stones and the rollers, just to know a little bit about what's being said about their healing properties. But it's not necessarily that I really believe in it, because as I've said, I was never very much in touch with all that stuff, so it's all kind of new to me. And I will show you how I use these face rollers. Obviously I do have a little card here that I always keep in my bathroom cabinet, just in order to remind myself how to properly roll it on my face, because there are certain motions that you are supposed to do on your neck, around your eyes, on your forehead, on your chin. The smaller roller here you're supposed to use for your under eye area and around your mouth, which helps basically to smooth these fine lines that you might have around those delicate areas. I've said that I've been using these rollers with some sort of face oils and serums. So the ones that I've been loving the most is my aloe vera gel. This is by Forsan, it's Italian organic, and this aloe vera gel contains hyaluronic acid as well, and 20% of aloe vera, and it basically gives you that natural lifting effect. I really like it, and afterwards I will use some sort of rich nourishing cream. But first, after cleansing my face, I will use this gel, and I will then roll one of my rollers, and when it's all like synced in and dried, I will then apply my moisturizer. Sometimes I will use my face oils. Now currently I have this little rose oil by Alverde, which I can really recommend. I might do a separate review on it because it's amazing product. Retails for around 3 to 4 euros, and I'm sure the ones of you who are used to shopping at Drogerie Mart, the ones of you who like Alverde, I'm sure you already know about this oil. It's like a must. Then I've been also using this Florena. It's olio elixir illuminante naturale. It's like natural illuminating elixir for your face, and it contains rose petals and cardamom oil, fermented cardamom oil. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly in English, but anyway, it's really nice. And then just a simple almond oil by Veleda, 100% natural, very comforting, very soothing for all skin types, for sensitive skin. It's just amazing. It's my second bottle. So yeah, these are my little beauty treatments that I do. I hope this video was helpful. Am I recommending these face rollers? Well, actually I do. but be aware of the price and the quality. It has to be like proportional, and obviously it's something that you have to use religiously, at least, as I've said, 2 or 3 times a week, but it would be better if you use it every single night or in the morning before applying your regular skincare. You're supposed to roll it like this on your neck, and I usually do it a couple of times. It has a very relaxing and refreshing effect more than anything else. In hot summer days you can also keep these rollers in your fridge for that extra effect, extra cooling and refreshing effect. And it's just something that really makes me happy whenever I take a little bit of extra time for myself and for my skincare. So that's on your neck. Then you're supposed to roll it like this upwards on your chin, and then here as well. These rollers are very fun, but obviously you don't want to overpay them, because at Drogerie you can find like real stones for like 7 to 8 euros, which I think it's reasonable price. So then you can use these smaller ones for this part here above your lips, and you're supposed to press it down like so. And obviously for your under eye area, which I find it's so soothing, I really like it, but you have to be very tender, very gentle obviously in this area here. Will that help in transforming your skin? Well, I think it will, not because of the whole philosophy that's behind the stones, but as I said before, because of that little ritual that you added into your skincare routine, because of that taking care of yourself, that extra step that you're taking for yourself, for making you feel and look better, and also just the fact that you're giving your face a little massage. It can definitely be helpful, you know. It might not erase the wrinkles or other issues that you're having with your skin, but it can definitely help in just improving the appearance of your skin. And mentally as well, as I've said, it will just make you feel happier and a bit more carefree. So guys, I hope this was interesting and helpful. Let me know, have you ever tried these face rollers? How do you like them? Is it something that you would consider incorporating into your skincare routine? And yeah, I would like to know more about your thoughts on these things here. And now I'm sending you all a huge kiss from Italy. If you want more info about this, check out my blog. It's SoniaVerardo.com. It's related to fashion, beauty, mom stuff, and yeah, all girly things. A big kiss from Italy, and I will talk to you soon in my next video. Ciao!